Hopefully I've unbroken my machine. I bet it's the stupid experiments folder again. Not really a lot, actually. Okay, I don't know where all my space went. Doesn't matter. The Docker pull. Go grab it from here. Good chart. Stole that off of Puffer, and I stole that. I don't know where I stole that off of. I stole it off of somewhere else. Only fair. Okay, we only have to pull one layer. Not bad. We only have to pull one layer. Is there anything I can clean out of here in the meantime? Screwy stuff going on. How do these graphs look? Alright, this looks good. Let's see what you're learning. Okay, well, something's still not working. Oh no, look, you've got this this progress metric here. Train rewards going up over time. Progress is going up over time, right? Clip frac is lower, value loss. Looks way better. Oh, my camera froze. Lovely. Let me go plug the camera, unplug and replug it. go. Let me see in the meantime what I think I'm gonna have to do on GPUDrive. Oh, so this doesn't even have a base or anything. I think I just have to fix, like, the way... Probably just have to fix the way it's set up with serialization. I probably am just going to make this be a puffer native env, is what I'll do. That'll be better. Yeah. That'll be fine. Vec native. Well, I don't know, actually, because we have to see if these are... Yeah, because it's actually the... We do tensors here? Okay. So... It has to be like vec none or something, which is fine. For now. I don't know what Sam's up to. He's been doing stuff. Well, I think Daphne's back on. GPUDrive. I should have space for this, I hope. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, we got the image. And everything is set up except needs the poetry install. That's weird. Docker run is usually instantaneous. Have I, only got some space. I will just give it a second. There you go. Alright, installing now. Prior to 1.1, I gotta work on like bringing down the install time of Puffer. Really makes a difference. It's like if something just installs instantly, you just know it's good. Ah, 2.5. I see. Python package ecosystem is rough. Alright. And then we have to go to the branch. Just fast puffer PPO. don't know, I'd suggest at least running the poetry build in the Docker setup. Yeah, poetry will have to update some stuff, but it would save like 90% of the time for install. I guess maybe it has to rebuild anyways. Alright, git checkout. Was it git checkout? Wait. I can just check out this as a branch, right? Checkout -b integrations for git. There we go. Just algorithms. There's a commit on this, right? Initial puffer env, run puffer IPPO. This is promising. -m. Where'd it go? Baselines IPPO.run puffer.i. Is this it? Wait, is it? I thought it was there was like a fast run or whatever. Or is this it? Alright. Yes, this is it. Just run puffer PPO, I guess. No module name torch. Lovely. Activate. Is it like poetry activate or something dumb? Hate poetry. It's so slow and janky. Oh, are you watching this? Poetry shell. Alright, thank you. Use UV. I used what was in the default of the Docker container. This is your container here. Okay. See if I can get this working. Still no module torch. Seriously? What did I screw up here? I did this. How's there no torch? I saw poetry install it. This container's up to date, right? Yeah, it's got torch in here. No, I didn't forget to activate or anything. Trying to think what I'm doing here. Oh, wait, there's no M's? No, wait, I have... GPUDrive, bin, Python. Yeah, I'm in the env. So why don't I have torch? No module GPUDrive, no module torch. Do a poetry add torch. Already present. Is there just something I forgot that's not listed here? Like, I don't use poetry. I don't know if there's like an env activate or like a refresh or something like that. I did poetry install. Surprising it's not cached everything, so maybe it does need to be done. But I did do this already. Yeah, still no torch. Is this supposed to be 0.1 on this branch? I'm on, whoops. Wait, why does this put me into... Oh. Yeah, I'm in this branch. Torch. What's the other thing that you have for this? I can just do it. Can I just do this manually? Does this work inside the Docker, or does something get messed up if I just like Control C out of this environment? I'm gonna try it. Get back into the container. Where's the container? Oops. Need to run it through pip. Docker has external. I don't know how to get out of this thing, but whatever. We'll just try this. This is already built, so I think I just need to do this. Okay, magically works now. No idea. Bizarro. All I did was reboot the container. Bizarre. Anyways. What was this? So we got PR, migrations, algorithms. No, it was baselines, IPPO, run puffer PPO. Yeah, what I've been doing for puffer tank that's been very effective is I just use the Docker and then I don't put any other like VM stuff on top of it, right? I use the Docker as the VM in a sense. So like it's just a pip install or UV or whatever you want to use. No conda, no poetry, none of that. That's been pretty effective. Okay, so there's no PufferLib here. So presuming that you just clone PufferLib or something, you just cloned PufferLib dev. I need to get my own install time down on PufferLib. Jeez. Should be instantaneous. Git pull. Alright, so we're on dev. Whoops. Now we got PufferLib. Let's see if there's anything incompatible in here. Hopefully it doesn't mess up like Torch version or something. Okay, it's gonna go grab Gym, NumPy, OpenCV, bunch of random stuff, Python, those should be fine. Pip install Torch and env after poetry. Yeah, pip install e dot got it, I think. I think that was the most likely thing that happened, that broke it is just me using native, like Vec native for something new. But I figured that while I was at it, I'd do the whole proper setup for you guys to make sure that everything was actually working. Okay, so now hopefully this runs and we get to your same error. Oof, the startup time. Okay, I think this is the seg fault that you got to. So let's figure this out. GPUDrive. Where's your env here? There's like a puffer env somewhere, right? commits. Initial puffer code. Algorithms PufferLib pufferenv. And this is just what we had from here. Ooh, I don't have my editor on here. That's okay, we'll do vanilla Vim. Doesn't make a huge difference. Interesting. So where would this segfault is the question? Does this let you make your env? Or does it already segfault? Okay, that's weird. So this segfault in the creation of GPUDrive itself. Is this getting past like something ridiculous? Env config. Scene config. 64 scenes. Where do we have our config for this thing? There's like a puffer config somewhere, right? Did I not see the config? PufferLib utils. Where do you have, I had like a config with my original, with my version originally. Is that just in here? Utils. Utils has the policy. Where does it say how many envs are getting passed in? Is that somehow in the algorithm file or something? Puffer. Numworlds. Is there no new config added to this thing? Puffer IPPO, maybe the run. What's it? Baselines, IPPO. Puffer. So here, this is familiar. And I think, yeah, you just pulled all the args out of the ini files into this. Which is fine. And then where is numenvs? Vec numenvs. Default is 8. Vec.numWorkers is 8. Oh. Well, this is probably it right here. If I recall, this is different from what I had. Yeah, I see why that would work. If we check what I did for you guys originally. Not ocean. Yeah, okay, so you see, it looks like there's this new vec thing, which is vecnum-ems. I had this set to 1 because, yeah, you're doing this, okay, so you have this with multiprocessing. Your env is not designed for multiprocessing because it's a GPU accelerated environment. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to have to change this to like none. I'm going to probably have to make a couple updates to PufferLib. Probably going to have to go from there. Let's see if I do serial for now. What happens? Yeah, this needs to be 1. This needs to be 1. This needs to be 1. Do I have 0 copy on? I didn't even think I had 0 copy on for you guys. Did I? Yeah, this is false. Oh, store true is fine. We're still gonna segfault? Guess that's what we're doing today. Okay. Let me use the restroom. I'll be right back. We're gonna get this to work. So where are we when this thing segfaults? Make env. Wait, we're in the run. How's that make any sense? One puffer 236? What? Ah, okay, so this is an error. This is, yeah, you don't even really need this, but whatever. Like, this env creator just has to be a function, so you can literally just pass it the class if you want. I'll leave it for now, but you can literally just pass it the class. Okay, so now we're in the back end at the very least, where it should be. Either way, though, that thing shouldn't have seg faulted, which is the odd part. So env config here has, what's this, max agents in scene is 128. How did I do this originally? Env num worlds was 128. Okay, so now you have 64 worlds. I don't know, we'll do like 8. I think these configs are just like screwed up. I think this is a GPUDrive thing because we haven't even gotten to the spot where I would have broken it with Puffer yet. So like, if I just do this, yeah, okay. So literally it was just you had too many worlds or whatever. Because like, I think it was went up to 128 agents or whatever from before, so it's seg faulting just out of memory. It's either higher end card needed or whatever there. But now I'll actually get to fix this. Okay, so we need to do vec none maybe, or native. None or native. Let me think about that. So I'll do this right now in Puffer. I use this, right? Or do I not use this? Okay, we have Puffer env. I can't really make this a native. I can't really make this a native env because you guys have like CUDA tensors. No poetry. What? Hey, that guy, how's it going? Fixing GPUDrive stuff. I think this has just got to be like make none, right? First agent about to finish its sweep assignment. Very nice. 24. Yeah. Just do. If. Oh, wait. If backend is native, return env creator or env creators. Oh, do we not even use that thing anymore? Hold on. Env args and quarks. I think we can just abuse native, right? Because I don't even know if I use this thing, do I? Yeah, I don't. Okay. So can I just like... native... if vector.make backend is native. Oh, that's bizarro. Yeah, whatever. So we'll just do it for now. There's a gross thing here. It doesn't matter for now, though. I'm not sure. Cool. Okay, so now we are vector make. Yep, and now it's making a native env. No attribute driver env. There should be a driver env. Shouldn't there? Let me open up Puffer. Oh yeah, okay. All we gotta do... We can probably just make this thing a Puffer env. Yeah, so we do have to do a little bit of work here. No big deal. From PufferLib dot environment or Puffer env. And then let's just take this gets buffer. Yeah, so you do actually have to use the buffers here. That's fine. We'll just refactor a little bit for you. Prevent you from having to deal with that. Get rid of some gross things for you. And because you want stuff to be torch tensors, observations, masks, actions, terminals, locations. So it returns, lengths, this is all fine. Observations, self.rewards. Let's reset return here. This has to return something, doesn't it? How do I handle this? Looks like they do just return, huh. Oh, because it's when you call, like, async reset or whatever, right? Yeah, it's because when you call, async reset or whatever. Async API is good. You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like, my friend. I think they're going to be quite happy with this. And they define step like this, right? This has been run through like Black or some other formatter. This is weird. I don't know what this is, but whatever. Okay. Observations equals obs self.rewards rewards self.terminal terminal self.communications. Communications, I guess, is fine. Self dot. Oh no, you don't need self infos. Turn observations rewards self.terminals communications info most likely. And the rest is handled for you. And I'm sure we'll have to make some fixes to this, but super no nerd. Really? Oh, underscore in it. There we go. Okay, so in this case, it's even though it's a little odd, we can put this at the bottom-ish. I think we have to put it like here. Actually, I'm gonna put a little comment. This assigns a bunch of buffers to self. You can't use them because you want torch, not numpy. So I am careful to afterwards. Num agents. Max. There's num agents. Num worlds, maybe. Oh. That's kind of awkward because... Wait, what? Oh, yeah, this is fine. So what we do is... Kind of sketchy, to be honest. But hey, this is API abuse, so anything goes. It is no longer needed. GPU, no attribute observations. Because this goes here, dummy. Wait, where's this? Buffer end 131. Breakpoint. $24. That's bizarro, isn't it? 6 by... Oh, interesting. Observations is... Wait, it can't be 3,876, right? Are any of the GPUDrive folks still watching this? This is the one part where it gets a little bit domain specific. I need to figure out how GPUDrive is allocating data buffers now, and how I make sure that we match shapes here. Welcome, YouTube folks, as well. Yeah, it's kind of late in New York. They probably called it a night, and so no big deal. I'll figure it out. Observation shape is 24. So why would observations be of shape 24? That's interesting. It should not be, right? Oh, self-controlled agents mask. Wait, hold on. Something is very weird here. Let me see how I did this for you before. I did... It's kind of specific. Okay, so we have obs was given to be the agents that you control, right? But then actions was given to be all. Doesn't make any sense now, does it? So when you reset, only given observations, agents that you control. Then actions. Oh, no, because it's the buffer is controlled agents. Okay, so I see how I did this. So I pruned out the ones that you don't control at the start, which is totally fine. It's totally fine. So all that's wrong is the tensor shape right here. Actions needs to be not this shape. This shape is very silly. This just needs to be self.num agents. Be an int64. This. And then we've got our mask. Heroes. And then self-num agents, num agents, okay. Oh, actually, wait, this does need to be, I remember now. So, actions, it's kind of both, isn't it? So what you need is actually, we'll just do padded actions. So you got your padded actions now. Do you even need self actions here? I don't think we use self.actions, do we? It's kind of just optional. So I think we can actually just leave this as actions. Yeah, and then what we'll do is, let's see about this. Hmm. 8 by 128. Something's very weird here. It seems weird. Eight by 128. There's like some garbage indexing going on here. Okay, so 8 by 128. Oh, 8 ends. Okay, there are only 24 agents in here. So this is actually correct. Believe it or not. This is what's going to hurt perf the most, but that's hurting perf from Madrona. That's for you guys to figure out. Oops, where's... Oh. This parameter is not getting used correctly. This max controlled agents thing is not getting used correctly at all. Okay. $184. Why is done world a tensor? That's CPU.numpy already. What? Reset. This change? Device side assert. Policy. Observations. Max. Yeah. Yeah, these buffers need to be... Wait, why is observations... It shouldn't be that way, right? That's very bizarre. Yeah, there's garbage data in here. Hey, Eugene. How's it going? So I've got this thing. You're looking at a padding tensor? I don't think I am looking at a padding tensor, though. I'll show you. So you get your obs, right? You get your controlled agent mask. Oh, is it just, is it because that even with the controlled agent mask, like, there still might be some dead agents or whatever? Is that it? Live agents, maybe? Yeah, this is the same problem as before, so, I mean, even once I get this working, you're going to be heavily limited by the GPUDrive padding stuff. But at least you'll have, like, a standalone, and I can help you iterate from there. It's in, the branch Daphne's been working on. I can push this if you want, but it doesn't run. It didn't run before either, so I don't know if there's much harm to do. But I'm added to this, so I can push it if you want. It's, like, close. It's just there's a little... Yeah, so there's the issue. I have made some changes. Wait, we have some disagreement about whether the padding... Did it cut off your question there? Is needed, I assume? Is hurting performance? It's definitely... I mean, you have... Let me put this in perspective, right? You have 24 agents in 8 times 128. So you have 24 agents out of a total of possible 1,024. I have to do a copy slice in order to get those things into... Oh, is hurting perform. Okay, yeah. We're writing time. Gotcha. Okay, I misread. X cut your message off. You can see your message right here. This is how I see it. Okay, so breakpoint. This is in your container as well. Okay, self live dot sum. Okay, this is weird. So we have 24 agents alive. So none of these should be padding, I assume. Obs is 24. 1. Let's do max. Also, these observations are kind of huge. So this guy, like some of these are broken, like, or something. It says that they're alive. It seems like even at the start, some of these are just immediately screwy. Yeah, it's bad, right? So, I mean, I can just, for now, just so that you have something that runs, right? I can just do, like, look into this broken data. I can just do obs greater than, 10 equals 0, obs less than negative. I can just do this for now. Still synchronize bugs? Well, we still have synchronized bugs for some reason. ASAP, very good. Max, Offset min. Interesting. So except for the padding, everything's fine. Rewards.max or reward.max. Min. No rewards. Terminal. Oh. Communications. Not sure what is breaking the policy here. CUDA synchronize. I think I saw in this PR there was my policy. I actually don't remember which policy was in the PR. If this was my one or your one. I think I used like a simpler policy just to make it faster. Can you set launch blocking? Okay, so this is likely action probs being messed up. Mine was permutation invariant as well. It has serious sample efficiency. Did you try it versus the one that I gave you? Because I basically just took yours and I took like some layer norms out and stuff to speed it up. It was still permutation invariant and everything. To be fair, it might still be sample efficiency, might be more sample efficient, but I suspect that mine is likely a better wall clock. Seriously trying Puffer? Perfect. Blank check for support. Layer norms are sometimes pretty good. Training at 1,000,000 steps per second is sometimes pretty good too. And that's like, we have like several M's in Puffer that train at 1,000,000. And even the more complex ones, we still get like in the hundreds of thousands. Yeah. I mean, sample efficiency, like, when you have the fast sim anyways, right? May as well just push perf per wall clock. Unclear where trade-off. Well, what I've done is you just like set your hyperparameter sweep. You just set the cost to be equal to wall clock seconds, and then you let it figure it out, right? You just sweep over, you try different architectures. It's wall clock training perf. I'm trying to see where your thing was here. Where's your policy? Oh yeah, it was in this utils file. Was it util? Okay, so oh yeah, this is my policy. So this is my policy, which is just your policy without layer norms and slightly simplified. This is the whole thing. So this should totally be fine then. What's the action space here? Single action space. Should work. Discrete of 9 should be reasonable action space, right? Cell and steer. 2 discrete vectors. I'm seeing discrete of 9. Nine is fine, so I'm assuming that's just like merged. Okay. Well then there shouldn't be any issues if that's what it's gonna be. I can go check the policy. 3, yeah, 3. We do that as well. We support multi-discrete too. If you want to do multi-discrete, you can do it with Puffer. There are a couple things in the latest version that I wanted to check to make sure that that's good, so maybe hold off, but I mean, we do support multi-discrete, and we have a bunch of multi-discrete M's. We also support continuous as well. We just don't support mixed continuous and discrete at the moment. So you gotta pick one. That could be added, to be fair, but hopefully not on my plate before 1.1 release. We've been really busy with 1.1. Like, all these M's, these are all going to be 1,000,000+ steps per second environments in 1.1. It's like 10, 15,000 lines of C. Okay, so we can see right here we've got garbage in the neural net. To beat a hobby horse. It's alright, I get to do this stuff all day without having to worry about publications and stuff now. I seriously think that once we release these, the next phase for Puffer is going to be like redoing the last 10 years of RL research. There's your error, by the way. Redoing the last 10 years of RL research, but like with proper evals and stuff, so you get consistent results. And you're probably going to see a lot from that. Okay, so road objects and road graphs are garbage. I don't know why. RL for co? What's this? Interesting. They have M's? Or is this algos? A lot of people on this. Wrecking soda. Interesting. They have M's? Is this meta doing Torch RL, or what is this? Set of M's. Interesting. Don't have their M's listed. Interesting. Okay, they have a lot of stuff in here. Are they in Torch? Oh no, they're interesting. They're all in Python, though. Or I guess they're in Torch. Interesting. I'll look at it. I don't know how sophisticated these are. If they're gonna just be in like torch arrays like this. One of the cool things with Puffers, we're really not constrained on environment complexity at all. Like we can make stuff like this MOBA. I mean, we have people contributing all sorts of M's. Like, we've got this, like, whole tactics game M that somebody just made that's, like, a full, like, MMO-y combat-type sim. We've got somebody just contributed Go. We've got this MOBA. So, like, one of the cool things we can do with Puffer is just make really complicated. Yeah, this Nathan's. Wait, which Nathan's? Yeah, this one. You've been collaborating for 5 years? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Nathan's been in here a lot working on this. He also did our Pong implementation too. Puffer Pong. And then we've got a couple new big projects. I have one other big project coming in the works. And then also we've got there's a new collab that's going to be on this TCG, this like Magic the Gathering style env, which I have hopes for. I made this prototype of it just to see, you know, how far I could get really quickly with it. But yeah, we're gonna have like build this out and stuff. Loves writing sims. It's gotten really way easier to do high perf stuff in Puffer. Like, I don't know if you've taken a look at all of these ends, but like this is actually a very legit option now. Because essentially like because vectorization is now fast and because we have good integrations end to end with vectorization, right? We can kind of just start writing generic code and have it be fast. So like I don't know, what's a good example? The MOBA here, which would be like a pretty substantial software project, right? Well, it's one file, it's 2,000 lines of C, and you can just read it top to bottom, and it's pretty brain dead. Like, there's absolutely nothing surprising in here. It's just really simple procedural code all the way through. Simpler example would be like, what's like decent? I guess like Pong.h, 300 lines, including a bunch of extra logging stuff, so really like 250 lines. And just very simple little procedural logic. Observations and everything. Observations get computed directly into shared memory. Runs millions of steps per second. Don't have to like write vector code, you just get to write normal loops and stuff. So, very nice for that. Wrote Nocturne in C++ for similar reasons. Never ran faster than 6K. I don't actually know how intensive of computations you have going on in there. It could be that. I mean, I like C because it's like so simple. It's actually kind of hard to shoot yourself in the foot. Like there are no mallocs. There's no memory allocation dynamically during the run. It's all static memory. So that helps a lot. I mean, we don't have stuff like vector that can like dynamically resize. We don't have a lot of things. It's pretty much just loops over static arrays in memory. I'd have to actually get like, if you're interested in like trying to figure out how to do this type of thing really high perf, I could look at it. I would just need to know like what the slow parts in theory of the env are. Like what are the parts that actually like require flops in theory, and then I'd have to figure out how fast those pieces can run single thread. That's all I would have to do. Do you have any idea why the ego state is good, but these things are like way out of bounds? So I can just fix this up for you real quick, and I can send you over a nice thing to play with tomorrow, so you can play with this tomorrow. GPUDrive doesn't feel... Yeah, no. Well, I don't know where your lab is going with future sims and stuff, but, you know, the simulated M for research game has gotten a lot easier. Not obvious what's wrong with it. It's particularly weird because, I mean, how is the data even getting into the policy like that? Oh. Shouldn't be able to do that. Is it just wrong at the first step? I think so. I mean, you have this unpack function, don't you? Is it algorithm puffer utils? Where's this unpack? Reshape. This is just a reshape, though. This doesn't scale, right? So if this is just a reshape, then my scaling should have fixed this for you. Ugh. Unless it's getting like one-hotted. Every agent that has nonsense obs, let's see. I don't know, let's see. No worries. I just get to the gym a little later. Yeah, so it's just a few of them, it looks like. But the thing is, I thought I accounted for that. Oh, I didn't account for it in reset. I'm stupid. 1 second. I forgot to do it in reset. My bad. Ay, ay, ay. We'll get you right here. So, the obs. Do we even write into obs here? Wait, what? What? Variations. 10. 0. Empty. Grand total of 470 steps per second. But I have the settings very low. I'll leave some comments in the file. Basically, you had the settings too high. Like, it was too many worlds with too many max agents. You gotta do some stuff with that. I have it running at the very least now. I mean, this is purely settings. I can try to get something a bit more reasonable for you here. Okay. So I changed a few things. I gotta push a new update to Puffer for you to make this work. There was like 90% I had to fix stuff in here, but I did have to fix a couple things in Puffer. Just because we have like this new end format, and I'm using the thing that used to be called native for that now. I made your env under the native format now. It's a Puffer env. It matches like Gym Vec format roughly. This should be fine. Yeah, this should be fine. Don't try to multi-process it. Don't try to make it serial or whatever. It's a GPU env. Run it on GPU. That'll get you several 100,000 SPS. If you want to multi-process it, we can figure out how to multi-process it after. It shouldn't be that hard. I will have to change a couple things, and the CUDA tensors will have to go through NumPy if you want to do that, though. So we'll do that after. The only other thing for you was, where was the config? Baselines run. Yeah, so I set this thing. Okay, so I set these all to 1, which is what they should be, and I think it's actually in the end file. Yeah, num worlds is only 8. So yeah, that's so slow. I mean, look, you've got 70 some odd % time in the env. So what's happening here is like it's padded to 128 agents. The scene is very sparse, right? So like the actual batch size coming out of Madrona is tiny. You need like dense agents. So get those timings set up, but now you got the puffer harness. Can I just push this to this branch, or do you want me to? I can put this in a new branch, actually. Dash B into integrations slash smoke tested puffer PPO B. That's focus on training dense scenes. You really should be able to, at the engine level, just have those tensors be configured. Like, you should be able to do something with that, but whatever for the time being. Puffer env, puffer PPO. Didn't I change? Yes, that's all I changed. Yeah. Dev. Kind of should be able to return a flat tensor. Yeah, exactly. And even then, like, gotta work on having those scenes, like, be denser. Like, the agents gotta not die so much. Insist on it, yeah. I mean, I can probably come up with some ways to make that easier to do. It depends how deep into Madrona it is. Oh, I talked to Brennan on, I talked to, like, the Madrona folks at Stanford last week, couple weeks ago, whatever. So I think we can probably end up supporting a lot more of these GPU Madrona M's. Get to 80% pretty fast, and then they don't die often. 80% would be fine. Like, the problem is a lot of the runs I've seen for here have been like 5%, and then it's 95% just idle. Uh, this. Okay, so there's your PR or your branch, because I think they just gave me access to do that. What's this? Here, I'll post it in the Slack. I'll get you your other commit real quick as well. Let's build. Oh, do I not even change anything? I thought I did. Oh, I don't actually. Yeah, I guess I didn't change anything. I think you're good. Never mind. I was smarter than I thought here. Whoops. My bad, leaking Slack on stream. There. I don't think you need latest puffer or anything. I forgot that I just had to change your wrapper, not puffer wrapper. Alright. Well, I think if that's all for tonight, I'm going to maybe do a couple quick things on the MOBA, and then call it a night after get some exercise, get some food, call it a night. Um, yeah. I mean, just let me know how this integration goes, and I'll be able to help on that. You can just you can message me on the Slack, but more likely if if you just want instant feedback, just send students over to stream, and you get instant answers to stuff. And I'm more than happy to pull stuff up live and fix things like this. I have the container now. This is just your GPU container. Yeah, you should be good with that. I really still hope that I really hope that there's eventually a way that we could do, like, I don't know, compile all of Madrona to WebAssembly or something, so you can like stick GPUDrive online. That'd just be awesome. I've done it for a lot of my M's, and like, if it's just steering and acceleration, you could literally map the cars to the keyboard. So like, you can take over for the agents and see if you can drive better than the agents. That's how we have it here. Obviously, we don't have it like the website needs a redesign and stuff, but like here, like this is a Connect 4 agent that's pretty darn good. I can hold Shift and it'll stop playing, and then I can take over for the agent and like try to beat it on stuff. Uh, right, like I can try to beat it. Unity setup, drive in VR. That's cool. I think the biggest thing, honestly, is just compiling for WebAssembly. Just having it in the browser has been so nice. I mean, like, literally, like, look, here's the agent playing Pong. It's pretty good at Pong, right? And then, like, you can just hold Shift, and now I'm playing it, and now I can see, like, oh, actually, this is kind of hard to do better than the agent is, right? So it's just, like, very instant gratification for stuff. Very, very hard to drive with a keyboard. Grand Theft Auto. Through a wheel. It's only three directions. It's a discrete of 9. Isn't that just like WASD with like the key not being pressed is 0? I think you can do it. All right. See you around. Thank you. Bye. All right, we go back to GPUDrive for a bit. I mean, for MOBA for a bit. See if I can fix this. 20 minutes or so. See you, Eugene. Parantha. What is a parantha? Oh. Yeah, okay. uh. Trying to think where we were with the MOBA. Oh, I need to be on the box. Yeah, I remember I left. Yeah, it's on the server. Okay. Puffer, ocean. Okay, so this is where we were. Yeah, I remember. We were trying to figure out when you take a tower, or when you scan a tower. This player. Okay, what's up here? So, scan tower at 106. That was like instantaneous, really? Player 0, scan tower, 106. I don't know how I got over there that fast, but okay. Oh, is there something wrong with player 0? That's kind of weird that it's always player 0. Oh, no, 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 because this is, yeah, it's their own base, right? Wait, but hold on. 106 is X. No, that's the enemy base. How'd they get over there? That makes no sense at all. Okay, so they scan it. And then they move towards it. So bizarre. I'm not seeing it. If it's scanning the tower, it should be moving towards it. I mean, is this somehow screwing it up? It's funny how with the replies on X, people always assume when I say C, I mean C++. No, I mean writing C. It's simpler. Why is Dire Towers Alive 0? Why is Dire Towers Alive? Tower team. Same thing as before. They both have no towers alive. That makes no sense. Well, because you're dumb is why. This is 0. Okay. This will be a little bit more informative. logs. 12 Dire towers alive. So Dire's got all their towers. Almost all their towers. Radiant has like no towers. Because at the end of the game, bots are programmed to basically take all of them. Right? They've won all the games. Yeah, this is exactly as it looks. And then randomly out of the blue, we're going to get a victory for Radiant, right? Yeah, there you go. So, I mean, according to this thing, you got a Radiant victory. You've got both of these relatively close to the enemy ancient, but this player 0 right next to it. But I don't think it's just a player 0 bug, because we've seen other ones close to it, and like this is pretty close too. I mean, did it just get like teleported here or something? Let me see. Because like tower. X. Okay, so tower team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the first 9 towers is 0 through 8. Well, the mid tower, I assume this is the mid tower, tower 9 here. See? 2, 102, and 1, 2, 5, 6. Oh no, this is top tower, isn't it? Or this is... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Huh. Oh, 10, right? No. Yeah, 10. So it's 103. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. Hmm. PID greater than equal 5. It's greater than equal, right? Yeah. How are these all so high level? You reset the XP as well when you reset. Wait, Tower 22. Wait. There's a clue there, isn't there? Wait, Tower. Tower Health, Tower Y, Tower X. Actually, is anybody... Huh. Wait, Tower Y, Tower X, Player Y, Player X. So what, Player 20... Wait, Player 3 is the one that's close by, right? At 24,107? Where's the enemy ancient? It's at 26. That's the Y. 107. So yeah, it's literally right on top of it. Player 3 is. Player 3 is a level 29. Which character is Player 3? Is it the tank? Yeah, it's the tank. So somehow... Right, the tank gets all the way over there because these other agents... They're actually not even all that close to the enemy tower. Enemy ancient. But they've taken, like, everything else. So who the heck is defending? Why aren't they all the way at the ancient? It's very obnoxious. Try something real quick. Let me commit this current thing right here. Actually... 4x speed. Here they come. Here's ultra fast MOBA mode. Ah, I'm getting wrecked. Okay. Here comes their tank. Ooh, what the heck killed the tank? The tower? Okay, here comes their tank. Okay, so our towers defend the tank against the tank. They do a decent job. Yeah. He's level 13, now he's level 16. And then that resets the end, right? Does the tank get stuck somewhere or something? Or not respawn? There's the tank. So top lane are strong. Very strong, right? Here's the tank. Towers don't really regen. Do they regen? I don't know why. They don't regen much either way. I don't think they regen at all. There's gotta be like some weird edge case where like you're despawning an agent or some bullshit. Because otherwise, like, how, right? Ultra fast MOBA is kind of fun. Oh, there's the tank. You can also see like that this tower is starting to take some damage as well. Look, see? He took our tower. Do we check status on towers? Because this is kind of weird. Could that mess something up? I don't think so. There he is. You see he's taking our tower. Update cooldowns. Yeah, there's no update status or anything. Yeah, there's no stun check on a tower. Oh. That didn't reset the game. Well, there's your problem. Game doesn't reset. Huh. I thought I'd fixed that a while ago. But yeah, so what's gonna happen is eventually, like, you run this thing for long enough, then yeah, eventually, like, our team's gonna power farm up. That's crazy. He's still getting hit, I think, isn't he? I mean, this is the damage animation. Interesting. Now, this shows you the importance of rendering the frickin' game and playing it. I'm gonna see if I spot it real quick, and if not, I'm gonna call it a day. And we'll know for tomorrow where to start. Shouldn't be needed, but... Let's see about this. We'll see if it breaks. If this doesn't break, I'm not going to put any more thought in for the night. I'm just going to launch a training run, see what happens. Damn it. That's weird. It still happens, it looks like, because they're at the base. Yeah, that's disappointing. I mean, are they able to heal it or some bullshit? Try this last one. Last one for the day. Powers. And this is about what we want. Let's see if it breaks. If so, yeah, okay. So there's some weird edge case where every some number of games, not even that rare to be honest, it's possible that like the game win or game over condition doesn't trigger. I don't know why that is, but that appears to be what is happening. Yeah. I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna figure this out tomorrow. We at least got a visual repro of what's happening. We know what the issue is. This is probably the main thing preventing all the training, frankly, because this is going to happen very early on in training, and then there's nothing to learn because, you know, all your games eventually just get stuck in limbo. All right. Thanks, folks. I will probably continue on this on stream in the morning. All the usual things, if you haven't already. All free and open source on PufferLib, GitHub here. Please go ahead and give that a star. Really helps us out a ton. If you're interested in contributing to this, discord.gg/puffer. Lots of new contributors on there, onboarding new folks all the time. And if you're looking for reinforcement learning and adjacent tech,